Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Behind me is PRI logo. That's where we're at, down here downtown Indy at the PRI show 2023. If you're not familiar with it, big convention with everything motorsports, and a lot of our sponsors are here. So we're going to definitely be able to check out Fueled Racing, Vibrant Performance, BTR, just to name a few. Driven Racing Oil is here as well. Be sure to stop by, check out what new products they have, say our hellos. We don't get to see them very often since kind of out of the Midwest, but anyhow, lots of cool stuff, so let's go inside and check it out. All right, I'm here with my good buddy Todd, hashtag my buddy Todd, here at the Cohen booth, and he's going to tell us a little bit about some of the new stuff they got coming out that maybe I can convince him that needs to go in my transmission.
So new for 2024, what we have here is we have our internal dump set up with our new lockup system. And then we also run an external dump on it as well. We have our new adjustable servo that we offer for Turbo 400 transmissions. And we also have now changed from an external accumulator to an internal accumulator, which actually softens the shift on the 1-2 gear change. So this is something pivotal in a combination like Jeremy's, where it's on a small tire. So it's not so aggressive on the gear change when you have a very aggressive tune-up where it wants to knock the tire off. So those are just some new things that we have coming up in 2024 to help revolutionize the market.
That sounds like some really good stuff. We've got the Pro Brake in my car right now, and like Todd said, that soft shift accumulator, something I might need to talk to him about, because we see that in the data log sometimes on that 1-2 shift, especially on those tight tracks where we're really getting after it. So I'm sure we'll talk about that a bit more after the show, but beautiful piece. Cohen makes some great stuff. I've got the transmission converter, and we've proven it works. Thanks, Todd.
No
Appreciate
problem. Thank you, Jeremy.
Big as my hand. Nuts. All right, I'm here at the Driven booth with Tammy, who is somebody I've been in communications with for the last 2 years or so. Driven is one of my sponsors on Team Hybrid Racing. Love to have them on board. Fantastic product. I run their GP1, full synthetic oil. So Tammy, out here at PRI 2023.
Yes.
I know you guys come here pretty much every year. Big show for you. What are you showcasing this year as far as product?
Well, of course, we're displaying oil, as we always are. But one of our newest products that we just came out with is our GP1 1040. And what makes our GP1 so great is that we are the only automotive aftermarket oil company that can say we have a product line that is 100% USA made.
There we go. We like that USA made, even though the Nissan wasn't made here, but got that USA motor, so might as well put USA motor oil in it as well. So yeah. Thanks for the partnership, the product, and I can't wait to see what 2024 has for us.
Thank you for having us on board.
Thanks a lot. All right, we'll catch you guys. We're here at the Brodix booth, standing in front of their BR53 heads. So I had a set of these heads on the car last year through Mike Lau, and when we had catastrophic failure at Six Summer, the bottom doesn't look like this anymore. Not nice and pretty, so need to get them sent out again, have these guys fix them up. Maybe we'll get them back on the car for next year, get a little more airflow out to that turbo. Pretty sure we can still outrun them. Cool, so we're here in the Fuelab booth, another one of my awesome sponsors for Team Hybrid Racing. Behind us you'll see the Pro Series pump, filters, and regulators, which is found on my car for the last 2 years. Been fantastic. If you're looking for a pump that puts out some fuel flow, making big power, I think we're making 1,200. We're gonna go up to 1,300.
Oh, yeah.
And no sweat. 1,000 miles this year in the summer. She worked great. So I'm here with Tanner. Go ahead and tell them what you guys got going on this year.
So this year our big release is our new CAN bus brushless fuel pump controller. So we can allow built-in fail safes to all of our systems. So if you have a CAN network on an aftermarket ECU, then you can really utilize that system to make sure that if anything ever were to happen, that you catch it early so you don't lose a motor, because it's infinitely more expensive than a fuel pump. But it allows really good data acquisition for what you do. But really what we put on your car, so especially this Pro Series line, you're just really starting to tap into the potential of it. I mean, that stuff's good for probably north of 1,800 on E85. That stuff is really built for what you're doing with the drag and drive. The low speed option on it really helps you be able to manage heat, especially during those summer drives. 1,000 miles shouldn't be a problem. We're excited to see what you do next year.
Exactly. So yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to mention is with that pump, it's speed variable. So when I'm just driving around on the highway, on the street, or even in the pits to the lanes or whatever, it's just humming along. I mean, well, you can barely even hear it anyways, which is one of my favorite things. But yeah, you're not pushing all that fuel, getting it hot through the engine bay, coming back in there, heating everything up, cavitation, blah, blah, blah. We get into more than I know what I'm talking about. But then when we hit down the pedal and it sees boost, kicks up a high gear and delivers everything we need. So been a great product. Highly recommend checking that out. Or, hey, they've got, if you're not making 1,200, they still got options for it. You don't need to be making that kind of power to be running what you guys have. You got a good range of product, and they're a great company to have on board. So thanks a lot.
We appreciate it, and we're always happy to work with you. And like you said, 200 to 2,000, we can cover all of it.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Awesome, man. All right. Ready?
Way easier than my car.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, you got to be way faster. 21. Yeah, got on the board. All right, we're here at the BTR booth. One of my sponsors, top dog sponsor, if you will, got me back running. My dude Paul here is the one that really made that happen. So first of all, thanks, thank you. But so tell us what we got here in front of you. Something pretty cool.
Yeah. So this was kind of sprung on us, right? We already had the LS3 candid valve idea, and we were starting preliminary testing and such on it, and then we hired a dedicated port developer, and so kind of helped Brian out. Rick, it's a three-man team. When it comes to airflow, I mean, we have a great team. All the developers, engineers, they know their stuff, right? It's really a brainchild of, I guess, almost necessity, really, because Nick, he's kind of the guy that handles our cams and such.
Yeah.
Right. Right now. So James does our tuning. Blaine also runs the back end of all the engineering and stuff, and really, also the cam development and the flow stuff. So that team, with those three kind of heading it up, it was time to build ahead, right?
Yeah, the last component, right? You guys have the intakes, you got the cam, got it all there, bringing the head.
Yeah. So the LS3 was something they kind of went directly to. Okay. And then Paris kind of was like, hey, Brian, what if we do a cathedral? This was probably a few weeks before PRI. And then they did the math, and turns out it works out. So it's a 250-ish runner right now. Okay. It uses Gen 5 valve train geometry.
Okay, from the LT stuff, essentially?
Right.
Okay,
right.
Nice.
Gen 5 valves, LT1 valves. And then it's going to use our LS17 rocker.
Yes.
So a little twist there. It's not a 1.8 rocker.
Okay.
1.7.
Yeah. That just because of the geometry of how it's set up, it needs.
Well, that, and we also, I believe, just wanted to use our rockers. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
We don't have a 1.8 rocker yet. So,
gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. So it's really early. Paris was working on the ports, Tuesday before we headed this way. So
right up to the last minute.
So he carved away at it. Rick's Rick's obviously we're very fluent. Brian is as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, those guys over at product development are continuously shoving brand new innovative products down our throat, which is actually fantastic. So
it's great to see.
Right.
The innovation is fantastic. Love it.
That's one of our number one business mottos or core values, if you will. Innovation. So if you're not thinking of the next thing, then what are you doing?
Right. Exactly. Right.
So,
Well, you guys can see they got new stuff coming out. Not only that, but they've always got great stuff. My car, most of you know, littered top to bottom BTR and proven race parts, and also best customer service out there. So if you need anything, contact Paul.
Better call Paul.
There you go. Better call Paul. Hey, come here. You want to see something different? Look at this. Bam! Rotary. Super. Wow. Hi guys, we're here in the Vibrant Performance booth, another great sponsor of ours for the last couple of years.
Thank you.
I'm here with Cassius. No, thank you. Here with Cassius, and he's going to tell us a little bit about some of the cool stuff they've got coming out for 2024.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we've got one of my personal favorites is our new fuel filter. This is something we've been working on for a lot of years. It's a made in USA product, billet aluminum construction. We have one filter body size to make it super simple, -12 ORB, so you can put it on your street rod, your hot rod, your race car. We're doing 10, 40, and 100 micron, stainless and microglass elements. Billet aluminum bracket is optional. You don't have to do it, but it's a nice piece. Why not? And those will be out in January.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, we got some fuel filters coming out early January. So by the time we get this out, you guys, that'll be out and ready to rock. And then behind me, it looks like we've got some oil cooler assemblies as well. You guys got going on?
So we know Jeremy's into drag and drive, so might need an oil cooler for next season. You never know. This is something we've been working on too. We've had cores for a long time, but people wanted a cast end tank, already done cooler. So we're offering them in 10x6 and 12x12, single and dual pass. Each corner has 4 mounting provisions. They're a -12 ORB port in and out, and we also implemented 2 1/8-inch NPT ports for sensor takeoffs, fuel pressure takeoff even, or oil pressure takeoff, sorry, for whatever you're using that for. So that's a really nice piece. Another cool feature to that we're going to offer as a separate component is a aluminum fan shroud. It'll be blank, so if you want to add a fan to it for whatever reason, you can just cut the hole, mount it right to it, which is going to be awesome. These will be out in March next year as well.
Awesome. So that sounds like a really nice piece. You got quite a few options there. The sensor piece, that's great. I like to see that. Mounting options makes it easy putting anywhere. And like you mentioned with the fan shroud, not always do we have room in the front of these cars to just keep stacking coolers, intercoolers, radiators, AC condensers, oil coolers. So something like that you can potentially put underneath the car or the back of the car, put a fan on it, regulate it that way, along with the sensor. You can keep that going. You see the nice big openings here. So some great stuff coming out from Vibrant. Guys, if you're not hooked up with Vibrant, give them a call.
Call us up.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for joining us for the 2023 PRI show. Got to see some lots of great vendors, products, and some of our great sponsors. Hopefully you saw some cool stuff and some people you want to check out. So thanks for watching. We'll check you out next time.